Okay, so I kind of did a stupid thing. I was setting up to do my reaction for this episode, and I paused the recording to get the video loaded, and I forgot to unpause it. And I watched it, and I reacted to it, but it was on pause. So I'm kind of just going to do a very quick review instead. So apologies that this isn't like a proper full reaction. I'm stupid, and I think it's tantamount to the day I've had. I've been up since 6:30. I started the day off very drunk. I've been in work for a full shift. I've travelled halfway across the country, so I think I can be forgiven. But to be honest, the episode itself, I don't think it was that worthy of a reaction, to be honest. It was an alright episode. There were some positives. Like, one of the positives I liked was the idea that these crawlers seem to be based off the old World Devastators. If anyone doesn't know what a World Devastator is, it's an old sort of EU super weapon. Imagine what those machines were doing in terms of ripping up the ground for the resources. Imagine that on a much larger scale and destroying entire planets. Again, a very kind of unique part of the old EU, but I'm just glad to see that kind of back in a way. Yeah, I mean, as I say, the episode didn't really seem to serve too much of a purpose other than organising the attack on Lowfall from Rebel Command, because even the, everything that was to do with the crawler really was just an extension from the last episode for them getting out of the situation or getting in touch with Hera so they could set up the next episode. So it's kind of, in a way, that is kind of filler because it's kind of not adding to the main story, it's just a stepping stone to get to the attack on Lowfall. But it wasn't a bad episode, don't get me wrong. It was just insignificant, I think you would call it. So, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. Again, I think if you were to choose the two episodes and say which one was better, it was definitely the first one, the Kindred episode. But I'm hoping next week's going to be, a massive couple of episodes with the assault on Lowfall. That's going to be really, really cool to see. I've got a feeling X-Wings are going to be introduced fairly soon. And that Order 13 or Protocol 13 that they were talking about, getting rid of any Imperials on an occupied planet, which we saw in Jeddah before the Death Star fired. I'm wondering if that's what they were referring to there, because they didn't mention where Protocol 13 had been enacted. And I think it's a little bit too... I don't think it's quite close enough for it to be Jeddah. So maybe it's another planet. Who knows? But yeah, a decent episode. Not the best, not the worst. But I'll make sure next time that I make sure that I don't pause it and forget to unpause. You know what? I was sitting there thinking to myself, okay, I've paused it. Gonna load the video. Remember to unpause it. And I didn't because I'm stupid. So apologies, guys. But I'll be back next week with more episodes. So yeah, if you want to, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments. And I will see you for next week's episode.